Hey, Yarale, please, Samadhana, silence.
Hi, good evening. It's 3rd of June. I would probably say not so good day. I thought I'll change a little bit. I'll try to adapt some daily like morning and daytime kind of shooting and things like that. But somehow didn't work out. Two things probably you would have noticed in the thumbnails and in the title. I have written the tale of two mothers. So today is probably one of those days when it's a story about two mothers, to be precise, and one of them being my own mom. Okay. Two things happened over the last 24 hours. I would say, like, I convinced my mom to quit her job. Just in case, if you don't know, my mom is a doctor, and over the last 2 months, or I say like 2.5 months to be precise, we were not sending her to the hospital because of all this pandemic situation. She's from the ENT department, so we didn't know like what type of patients will come and how things will be. And she is 65 now, so we didn't want her to take any chance. So we had managed to convince her not to go to hospital since last 2.5 months. But this can't, like, it can't go on forever. Really, she can't sit at home. There is no concept of work from home for her, and she just can't sit at home and just think that all these things will get sorted out and she'll be back to hospital with everything cleared. Somehow we had to take a decision. Me and my sister, we spoke a few times over the last couple of weeks, and eventually we were able to convey to my mom, and apparently she herself felt that things are not safe, and on top of it, commutation is a big problem. Okay. So why I'm telling about commutation is, like, one other thing I want to tell is, like, earlier, until a few years back, mom used to go to two places as a part of her work. In the morning she used to go to hospital, and post lunch she used to go to a clinic, which is another, like, around 5 to 6 kilometers away from the hospital. And every day morning, I mean, I would probably say from my end that in the last 15 years, I have ensured that at least 90 to 95% of the time, every single day morning, I used to drop her to the hospital. Every day, I literally mean, even on a Saturday when I didn't have office, I used to go and drop her and come. And this is some sort of like a practice, or you can call it like a ritual that me and my dad had been following. Like, I got it up before I started working. It was my dad who used to drop my mom to hospital and then go to his work. Once I started working, I used to drop my mom. Fortunately, all the three workplaces that I have been working over the last 15 years have all been on that single direction. So even otherwise, whenever I used to go on the other side of Bangalore on a given day, I used to drop her in the morning at 9 o'clock to hospital and then go. But the catch is, like, lunchtime when she used to go to the clinic, or when she had to come back from the clinic back to home, she used to rely on public transport, or off late she used to rely on the cab aggregators like Uber or Ola, or probably autos. But you know the current situation. I don't know how much we can bank on the cabs or probably the autos, safety wise and availability. So many things you have to see. So we just decided that commutation is one part. Health is definitely the key thing, and of course, like, she's 65 now. We thought, like, it's high time that she stays at home, takes some rest. It was a little bit difficult for her over the last 2 months because this is the longest she has herself been on a leave, and she felt a little bit uncomfortable. Like, okay, she is one person. She gets up very early in the morning. When I say very early, she gets up at around like 5 o'clock and she prepares all the breakfast. Off late, she didn't used to prepare lunch also in the morning because all of us are at home, so lunch gets prepared in the afternoon. But when me and my dad and my wife, we all used to go to office, she used to make sure that she prepares lunch and she packs that also for us. She's a rapper, and it's, in a way, we found it, like, in past we found it really difficult to convince mom to take leaves on specific days. Like, if there was some personal reason we had to go somewhere, she is, like, so much attached to her job, and she feels that like that sort of gives her some kind of positive feeling. So she always says, I don't want to apply leave, I don't want to, just for like that, which she doesn't want to take leaves. But last 2 months it was difficult, but somehow she managed to adapt to this new way of living. But yesterday I think we took the decision, and last night I myself typed her resignation letter. Actually, Dad drafted it, and I typed and took the printout and gave it to her. I just took her to hospital this morning. In fact, like I was thinking, like when I'm waiting for her in the parking lot, she told me that it will take about like 2 hours or something for the process. But I thought like I'll do a little bit of law from there, but I somehow didn't feel comfortable sitting there and talking about all these things. And so many things were going on in my mind, because as I told you, for the last 15 years I was dropping her every single time, and today is one of such days. Like probably I would say like this is the last day I will be actually dropping her to the hospital or taking her to the hospital for work purpose. We don't know like when she has to go back again for finishing off the formalities and things like that, but that might be like 1 or 2 days of work, but nothing like a daily stuff. So that's something which happened today, which is related to my mom. I don't know what is running in her mind. She doesn't express it out very easily, and she's a very strong lady. I'm like really proud of her. Like such things she doesn't let go very easily. But somehow I'm going through a lot of mixed emotions and stuff like that since last night, and especially today when I was sitting in the parking lot, it kind of hit me a little bit. But I don't know what is going through her mind, because it's a resignation. It's not even like us wherein we leave one job. I have quit 2 jobs in the past and I've joined a new company. So it's like a cycle repeats kind of thing. But this is one job. She was there for like more than 3 decades. I'm telling you, she's been working like very long time. So in the same place. So a lot of emotional connect to the people and the place and stuff like that. Anyway, that's one thing I wanted to tell about my mom. The second thing is a little bit disturbing that has happened over the last 24 hours. A lot of you might have seen the post on social media about this elephant which died in Kerala. Apparently some guy who managed to feed this elephant with, I think so, some fruit like pineapple or something stuffed with crackers, and this elephant died. Elephant died, and a human was responsible for this, is one part of the story. But when the doctors took it for a post-mortem, they realized that it was a pregnant elephant, and there was a baby inside that elephant. I don't know, it was really kind of disturbing for me. I don't know, this is just my third day of my vlog. I didn't realize that I'll be talking about an elephant death or something on my vlog. And I'm very attached to elephants. Like probably for people who know me, they know that how much I love elephants and anything related to elephants. It could be a simple cartoon about elephants, or it could be a photo of an elephant from somebody. I just simply love elephants, and my entire room here is filled with elephant artworks and everything. Even my production company name and the logo, everything is an elephant, and that's how I'm sort of like connected. And this is not the first time I'm hearing about any elephant death or anything, but the way in which it happened was really disturbing. Everyone is using one word, and that's really true: inhuman. This is a very, very inhuman way of treating an animal. What's even more disturbing is some of the tributary stuff. I think I would say like people are posting. I saw a cartoon earlier in the day in which it's a cartoon depicting the calf which is there within the elephant, and the calf is telling like, "Mama, I never got to see the humans," and think that elephant is telling, "You're not missing much," or something like that. I don't know. It's really disturbing. I don't know. I couldn't digest this whole incident for whatever reason. I hope and I pray people don't do such things. Not only with animals, with anything, like with other human beings or with other animals or birds or whatever it is. I just hope and pray people don't do this. Don't treat other living beings like this. This is not acceptable. I don't want to get into a thing wherein I just start cursing or telling something bad about the guy who did. I don't know. It's happened. That elephant is gone. Whatever you do, it's not gonna come back, and it's really disturbing. It's just that we have to live with it. I don't know. It'll haunt me for a long time, and this year has been really bad. Like you know what all has been happening this year. All this pandemic, cyclone, and all the things that's happening in the US. And it's really bad. But now hearing something like this on top of all the stuff that we're already going through is, it's, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I just, in fact, like last night when I uploaded my yesterday's vlog, I thought like I'll speak so much about so many other things, but I don't know, from morning my mindset was completely changed, and I don't know, I wanted to record all these things during the day, but I couldn't do it. But eventually I just decided I'll do it now. So that's it for today. I don't have much to tell. Probably I'll be okay by tomorrow. I'll probably feel better a little bit, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye bye.